You ever get that feeling something's watching you, even when you know you're alone? That's how it started for me, the day I bought this clunky old radio from a thrift shop downtown. It was heavy, the kind of thing you imagine playing static in a fallout bunker, but for $5, I figured why not. The weird part? It only picked up one station, a voice, clear as a bell, but with no music, no commercials. Just this calm, monotone narration, describing the world with uncanny accuracy. At first, it was almost funny. I'd pour a cup of coffee, and the voice would say, "He pours his coffee, careful not to spill." I'd scratch my head, and the voice would echo, "He scratches his head," puzzled by the broadcast. No matter what I did, the voice followed, sometimes a beat behind, sometimes perfectly in sync. I unplugged the radio, but the narration kept up, battery or no battery. I laughed it off, told myself it was some weird prank, maybe a leftover from the last owner, but I couldn't shake the sense of being observed. Then, one night, the voice changed. It started describing things before I did them. "He stands up and walks to the window," it said. I froze, heart hammering, but sure enough, I found myself rising, almost against my will. "He picks up the carving knife from the counter," it whispered next, and I watched in horror as my hand reached out, trembling, towards the gleaming blade. I tried to resist, but it was like my body wasn't mine anymore. The worst part? The voice didn't sound like a stranger anymore. It sounded like me. "He presses the blade to his palm," it said, soft and eager, and carves a message for the next listener. The last thing I remember before the darkness closed in was my own voice, crackling from the radio, whispering, "Now, you're next."